What up, YouTube land? This is the Average Gamer. Welcome back. This is Chapter 10. I'm sorry that this didn't come up on the normal scheduled time. Just walked in the room collecting some money for the Hyrule Field. That's what I'm trying to get next. Let me turn that down a little bit. I've been so busy I had to go back and help move my parents out into another house. And I've just been so distracted at work that I haven't really had time to record. Anyways, I did record this before all that happened. The problem was the audio suddenly decided to just go haywire, and there was about 15 seconds worth of nothing. Anyways, as you can see in the video, we're just finishing up all the masks and all that fun stuff. Very well, the masks are sold out. I knew I could trust you. As a reward, I will lend you this special mask. This is the Mask of Truth. It is a mysterious mask passed down by the Sheikah. With this mask, you can see into other people's minds. It's useful but scary. Why is it scary? You may find out as you grow older and discover the true meaning of life. Ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. You borrowed a Mask of Truth. Do the same thing that you normally do. From now on, you can borrow any mask you want. Just have faith. Alright, now we're actually going to head to the real part of the game. And by the way, if you didn't know, I'm actually recording this off screen. This, obviously, my original audio did not work properly, so I'm having to do this. So anyway, if you wear the mask while you're doing, if you look at these little stones, it'll tell you what it says. I overheard this. They say the Gyarados sometimes comes to Hyrule Castle Town to look for boyfriends. Just says random crap like that. It's nothing special, really. I haven't really found an actual use for the mask, but there's something later on that we can do that's just humorous, which I will get to in later chapters. The Temple of Time. Just how epic is this music? And you play the Song of Time that you just learned from Zelda. Something's happening. Gotta learn how to spend items. Just anything would be like that would be awesome. We open the door! Go us! Link, isn't that... It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword! You know, I always wondered what Link was thinking when he went to pull this. I'm a little small for the sword, but yet I'm still going to go and grab it. Here goes nothing. Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. Link. Wake up, Link, the chosen one. I am Rar, one of the ancient sages. I have no idea how to say his name, so I call him Rar. Riru, maybe? I don't know. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Link, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Now, I wonder where he got the tights. I don't understand that, and there's probably a joke in there and speculation, but seriously. Look, Link, you're big now. You've grown up. Well, no shit, Navi. The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title, Hero of Time, can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? Yeah, sure. But remember, though you open the door in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only a little influence, even in this sacred realm, namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rar, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. That's one down. And we didn't do anything. You received the Light Medallion. Rar adds his power to yours. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. Link, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. Like the boomerang is an item we can't use. I never understood that. And sticks. We can't use sticks anymore. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages, who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of sand. Together with the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time. If you believe the legend, You have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the Forest Temple. The sage is a girl, I'm sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sage realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I am saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Link? Alrighty. Now, when I recorded this, for some reason I was completely retarded and forgot to get all the magic spells that you can get up to this point. For some reason I didn't think about it, and I completely whiffed. My next side quest episode, I will fast travel to the exact locations of each one, show you where they are, how to get in them, and get them for you. What I showed that screen for was to show you all the items you cannot actually use, and wow, does the outside look different. Pretty much the market was destroyed when Ganondorf did his little power siege. There's the Poe people, a Poe minigame in the little building on the left over there. Anyways, another thing I forgot to do was I was supposed to get Epona, if you've ever heard of her. We got the side quest for it, but we didn't actually do it. I felt really bad about it, and I will get it out on the side quest. We'll have the whole side quest up chapter. Once again, I know I'm sorry. We'll get it all done. That way we can just focus on the temples like I know everyone wants to watch. Anyways, we have to go to Kakariko Village first because we have to get an item to actually get into the temple. Now, if you've noticed, the Kakariko Village looks completely different. Not completely, but a little bit. A lot of the people from Hyrule Castle actually vacated to Kakariko Village because of everything that happened. There's no more construction, and that's now the archery minigame if you didn't know about it. We're going to head to the graveyard. And I know I probably didn't show him, but Dampy is dead. Dampy is the grave keeper. And as I was talking last chapter, I did the planting of all the seeds. And you get a piece of heart if you take that plant it up here, roll, and break that box. And we had collected 4, so we were able to get it all. Poes aren't really that hard to fight. I just don't like fighting them because they're a nuisance. So I just completely disregarded that it happened. If you have an empty bottle, you can catch them, sell them for money. Anyways, yeah, I don't know where we are. Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Now, I have a lot of trouble with this race because every corner I cut, he throws fire right into it. And I almost lose this race because I hit the fire. And I'll hit it. I should hit one more if I'm not mistaken. When I recorded this video, it was about 10 days ago, and I've been so busy. It's not even funny. School's about to start for me, so I'm just running out of just time. And at this point, I was sure that I was not going to make it. Shut up, Navi. I never listen to you. I got worried, so I thought about forward rolling, which supposedly it could be faster. Oh, I do hit one more. It could be faster, and I always feel like it is, but who knows? I know the backwards run things faster, but I don't like doing that. And plus, as I said in my earlier chapters, I'm not a fan of it. The key to this is just avoid the fire, and you should be fine. Unless you hit the fire or you go a different way, you'll get lost and you'll have to start over. But if you just go at a normal pace, you should have no problem. But I always hit the fire. The time of this race was 1 minute 9 seconds. Young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. It's a spring-loaded chain that will pull you to any spot where it hooks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it'll help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. Navi will continue to bug me, and I will ignore her. You found the hook shot. It's a spring-loaded chain that you can cast out to hook things. You can use it to drag distance items towards you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something. And the same explanation of how to use anything. Alright, I'll start to equip it, and if you've ever been inside the windmill, first, those they have the logo from the Door of Time, so you play the Song of Time to open the door. But we're going to end up in the windmill in Kakariko Village. And if you've ever been there and you saw that heart piece that was laying up there, this is the only way I know of how to actually get this heart piece. And I will come back and talk to this guy later. I'm trying to do it in a particular order, because normally when I play this game, I get everything pretty much now that I can, so I never have to do it again. But I want to make it seem like I have no idea what I'm doing at the same time as what I know what I'm doing. So just ride on top of here, and then jump across. You got a piece of heart! This is one of my favorite songs, too. Alright, now we're gonna head towards the Forest Temple. And if you have an idea where to go for that, it's quite simple. It is back at the start of the whole game. So, like I said, I'll get Epona on a side quest because it's not completely necessary for the game to complete the game. But for all the side quests that I'm going to be attempting, we're going to need them. And yeah, this part's slow. If you just want to fast forward a little bit, be my guest. I forgot to cut it out. Shut up, Navi. And I don't like entering any place when it's dark. It's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like doing dungeons in the dark, so I always change the time. So use the sun song. Oh, and as an adult, the little skull kid kind of people, they don't actually attack you. I guess they died off in the time too. So now we're going to be back in the Kokiri Forest, and there are plants everywhere. Ganon's power has affected the wildlife of the world, and it has caused a little mischief. You can explore the town and talk, but none of them know who you are, and they don't understand why you're wearing their clothes. Now, you have to go back to the sacred meadow. The thing is, the song does not change. You don't have the chance to really kind of guess the song. You have to memorize the map. Just talk to Meadow. He goes, "What are you? Who are you? Though you wear Kokiri's clothes, you can't fool me. I promised Sarah I would never let anybody go through here." So the only way you can go through here is you have to pull out your ocarina and play Sarah's song. That melody. Sarah plays that song all the time. Do you know Sarah? That song. Sarah taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. That's referring to you, but as I was talking about earlier, you have to guess. You don't get the music to really help you figure out which way to go. So you have to kind of guess. And I have a little trouble at times, but I've pretty much got it down on how to guess. Because it's been a while since I played the game. Alright, now we're at the Sacred Forest Meadow, and this is where it gets a lot harder. From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. Use the blah 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 blah. Now these guys can give you some trouble if you're not careful. If you want to run right through it, you will get hit and it'll hurt and it'll become a nuisance. I just wait for them. You pull out the hook shot and you just shoot them. There's certain areas on them though that are steel proof. You can't climb the top of it. Just kind of view, make sure you're in the right area. I tried throwing a bomb at him, but unfortunately he's too far away, and I nearly get killed. See? As long as you're quiet and you don't do too much, and you don't really stick yourself out there, you'll be fine. And Navi will continue to bug me, and I will completely ignore her. There's one that I really get hit by every single time. And it's coming up here in a little bit. Instead of just jumping in the water, you just cut left immediately. There he is, but you can ignore him if you just cut through this little shortcut. This is the one I die in all the time. Not die, but just get hurt. Because you can't really wait. You have to be really aggressive and run at him and then avoid him. And third time was a charm. Alright, this guy will look intimidating, but he's really easy. Just go the opposite. Whatever way you're going, he'll swing his sword that way. Just swing around him. It's about 3 hits if you want to cut his legs to get it to kill him. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. You have learned the Minuet of Forest. Link, I'll see you again. And like that, she's gone. Or he, I'm sorry. Anyways, YouTube land, I will start chapter 11.